Hi, everybody. I have once again found more rocks that I believe are part of Oklahoma's Waffle Rock or Spaceship Rock that David and Susan Campbell taken pictures of out in southeastern Oklahoma in the late 50s. And of course, there's lots of color and rust on this one. This is really pretty, and a little bit of metal on top. This one has the side is metal. This left side here, this is the same rock. There are the metal is literally sticking out on the side and or all through the top of this rock. You can see the depth there where the rock has washed away, leaving some literally metal edges. This bottom edge down here is metal. And there's a lot of metal in these layers here. So pretty too, all the different colors and everything. And that white pillow effect there on the left side, you see a lot in these rocks. Whenever I find them, I find a lot of that. There's some good examples where the sand is washed away, and look at that. That's a pretty even shape there. It looks like it could definitely be man-made. Uh, it's, it's an odd shape to have right in the side of a rock to be so even and everything. And there's beautiful colors there. And the metal layer on top of this one. This one has wire-like structure through it that you can actually feel. And I have a lot of views of this one. There's one at some apartments here in Edmond where there are wires running through these rocks that they have cut into bricks that line the walkway. This is the same rock that has the wires running through it here in the darker part here on the left side of the rock. This is the top of another one that has a nice layer of metal that's literally sticking out from the rock, where the rock is eroded faster, and literally you can feel the edges of the metal, and there's another good view of it where some of it has come off and some of it is still there. And these tend to have a lot of sparkly crystals in them. So I don't know what type of metal, what in the world it really is, but certainly interesting. And this one has a nice layer there on the side. That's a beautiful layer there on the top, and you can really see the contrast and see how it sticks out from the rock. That's the same one. And that's some beautiful colors right there. And this, I believe that is where the shadow is a piece of metal sticking out. I really would have to go look again. And some beautiful colors right here. The rust on the rocks is just really pretty. And this is the same one that has the wires running through it. And you can literally feel them, like the sandstone or whatever type of rock has eroded a little bit, and there's the metal sticking out. And I don't know if it was really a spaceship. David and Susan Campbell had called it a Phoenician fortress in this article, because his wife Susan, she ran a little newspaper, and the article that they published, they called it a Phoenician fortress. There's also a guy named Winter Smith who has written a book called Aliens in Oklahoma. And I haven't been able to obtain a copy of it. I've only found a digital copy. Um, and so I haven't got to read it, but I'm really intrigued by that. And this Phoenician fortress idea, uh, or furnace rather, a Phoenician furnace. Um, some people think it was they were smelting gold like the Aztecs. I think it was the Aztecs or the Maya were smelting gold in those hills in southeastern Oklahoma. The metal's really sticking out on this one here, and that's the top of it right there. And there is you can see this edge sticking up. That is metal down here on this bottom edge, and right there, that's the left corner of the rock right there. That is a big lip of metal sticking up, and you can see where rock is washed away. This is the one that's at the Walmart in Edmond, which is similar, different, but perhaps different parts of the same structure. This is one of the original pictures David and Susan Campbell took of the structure that they found. Here's another picture where they call these cells, and it seems to be like different bands of different minerals. And that's why some people think it had something to do with smelting gold or minerals. Some people think it's David, in the article that David Campbell described it as possibly the ancient cities of, or the mythical cities of Cibola. I think there were
I'll go
twin
into more
cities of
detail
Cibola or something.
in another video about the story about the cities of Cibola.
I'll
This, if
soon
you
do
look
a
at the back
video
there,
where I
sort of
read
an
the
empty
entire
cell, the back
story that
left,
David and
and
Susan
also up here in the foreground,
posted in this
not
little
really
paper,
a square one, but they're
back in the late 50s. I'll read the whole story to you because it's very interesting. I want to thank everybody for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you.